We were both working there.
I was the factory manager of that place.
And I was responsible for production records.
Uganda Development Corporation, they established a factory for slaughtering cattle and canning it for export purposes. So we were producing corned beef here for export market. I think we better start from here, then we follow it, the process. The capacity of that factory was that for every minute a cow had to die. For in 8 hours, there was total underutilization of the capacity of the plant. Sometimes we would even slaughter 70. The highest we reached to was about 150 in the day.
150, 180 like that.
It was just up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Sometimes zero. We wouldn't slaughter in some days. There were the people who sent me to America even to learn how to slaughter cattle in America. That's it. You see, liters are very interesting. A cow means much to him or her. The feeling that you have the cattle is much more pronounced than the feeling that you have the money. So for them to sell the animal, there must be a reason. Either the animal would leave the crowd for paying school fees, or the animals would leave the crowd for marrying. You know, we marry, we use cattle for marrying. But to sell a cow for the purpose of getting money, it's not within our culture. Then they would put electricity. When it becomes unconscious, the animal now falls down here, and the Muslim slaughters it here. It is a sign of wealth, and they want to keep it that way, in the form of a cow. And I think the skin also was going down through here, isn't it? The skin here is there. So we had a problem there. Getting cattle to slaughter was a problem. We even used to get some cattle from Tanzania to bring up the amount of Bukoba. We come here. In here, we had a lot of cattle here. The people from here were not supplying the factory with raw material. The only thing that was happening now was we were getting cattle, even in Southern Sudan. Yes. The raw materials were there, but the people who were having the raw material were not willing to sell the raw material.
For boning, to remove bone.
You see, this is what is interesting, in that from the Western world, you go and establish a factory where there is raw material. So they looked at raw material, that there are cattle in Teso. But this is the raw material that people did not like to sell. So they established their plant, having with a failure to know the culture of the people. That is the biggest mistake they made. Was a Teso prepared to sell his cows? No, but he was prepared to part with his cattle for marrying. Yeah. The raw material was there. But the culture of people was not supporting the factory. So the Western economics failed here. Because in the Western economy, you say if there is raw material, you establish a factory there for processing the raw material. Yes, we have the raw material. The culture failed the factory.